NLP stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming. You've probably looked into NLP quite a bit, as I have over the years. And where did NLP come from? Well, it came from John Grinder and Richard Bandler. They were the two that got together. One was a linguist, the other one a mathematician. And what they looked at or researched was three specific psychologists. One was Virginia Satir, one was Pearl Fritz, and the third was Milton Erickson. And by looking at these three psychologists who are doing tremendous work, they're getting great results with people, helping people to change and transform. What they discovered was that there were certain formulas for change that were being used. And when these psychologists used the formulas and then, after getting rapport with people and people accepted the work they were doing, people bought into what it is they were teaching, they were able to create tremendous change. Milton Erickson said this. He said, every person's map of the world is as unique as their thumbprint. There are no two people alike, no people who understand the same sentence the same way. So in dealing with people, you try not to fit them into a concept of what they should be. All right, so every person's map of the world is different. And so because of that different map, we need to treat each person as an individual, which I know that you do. So we treat every person differently. When we say something, when they say something, we know that we're interpreting that sentence and they're interpreting that sentence differently. And if you're in a group of people, obviously everybody interprets it slightly differently. And that's just life. That's just life, realizing that we interpret in a different way. So Virginia Satir was a famous family therapist. Pearl Frisch was what's called a Gestalt therapist. And Milton Erickson is the father of modern day hypnotherapy. So we could say that he was a hypnotherapist, meaning that he would cause a person to go into a trance and then work with the unconscious mind. And this is where a lot of the work of coaching comes from, is working with that unconscious mind. So the next thing I wanted to talk about just briefly was the three brains that we have. And realizing that when we start working with people as a coach, as a trainer, we're going to realize that there are three different brains within a person. So while we say we interpret it differently, we also hear things that resonate with one brain or another. And so what we've got here is the lizard brain, we've got the monkey brain, we've got the rational thinking and also lying brain. So there are three brains. So we've got the reptilian complex, number one, the limbic system, the home of your emotions, number two, and the neocortex, which is number three. And in part of the neocortex is the executive functioning. We call that the prefrontal cortex. And so this new brain that we have is the one that makes all those difficult decisions. That's where we get that depth of thinking and learning, and we see things abstractly and we can process the information differently.